Hey, it's Rich. I'm going to re-record a video I recorded earlier today. I want to talk about something I really haven't talked about a lot. What's going on in Israel? Sucks. So, y'all know, October 7th, uh, terrorists, cowards, attacked Israel on the Sabbath, on Simchas Torah, Simcha, the joy of the Torah. We were completing the cycle, learning the end of the Torah and starting over again. And the cycle started again. Yet another pogrom. The people who attacked, they claim that we're occupiers. We can trace our history back thousands of years. We pick up artifacts from there, from thousands of years ago, that are in Hebrew, in our language, that were used in rituals that are described in the Torah and in the Jewish texts. So we have all of these things that establish that we're not occupiers. What do they want? They say, from the river to the sea, Palestine shall be free. Catchy. Tell you that. But what does it really mean? From the river, the Jordan River, to the sea, the Mediterranean Sea, Palestine shall be free. They're talking about wiping out the state of Israel. Hamas, the organization, Iran's puppet that is making these proclamations, that's led this attack, in their charter specifically had the genocide of all Jews. It was in the Hamas charter. So what's happened? Of course, Israel's responded. Look, I mean, I'm going to boil this down to gravy. For me, if you're sitting in your backyard and you've got a loaded gun, I'm not going to be happy, but I can tolerate it. But the moment you start shooting through, over my fence, at my family, at my friends, I'm going to go absolutely crazy on you, and I ain't going to stop till you can't move. That's what Netanyahu said. We're done. All of y'all who are asking for a humanitarian ceasefire, there are still hostages being held by Hamas. How about a humanitarian release of the hostages? For God's sake, get it right for once. Hamas is hiding their weapons cache. They're hiding their soldiers. They're hiding everybody behind their civilians. Why do you think their casualties are so high? Because they're putting rocket launchers in the middle of hospitals, schools, and mosques. You do that, you choose to sacrifice hundreds of your citizens for the chance of getting a couple of Israelis. It's not about freedom. It's about hate for the Jews. There's a rabbi who's in Israel who posts a lot of great stuff on social media. And one of the things he posted the other day was a question. Are Jews safer in Israel, or I believe he said, or American universities? That's a tough question. That's a toss-up, maybe even advantage Israel. You go to American universities, the Israel protest is the absolutely fashionable thing. Jewish boys walking by a protest at Tulane, he gets beat like a piñata. They're calling for the end of Israel at several universities. This has been normalized. Jewish hatred has been normalized. Since October 7th, the number of I'm going to call them what they are, Jew hatred events targeting Jews for a hate crime, has increased over 480% from the same period last year. Jews are the recipients of more than half of the hate crimes in this country. It's been normalized. We've got Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib, Mashmo. What is she doing? She's out there saying from the river to the sea is an aspirational cry. She can wipe my aspiration with it. You know what that cry is? She's trying to get rid of the Jews, and she's got useful idiots like Cori Bush and AOC defending her. It's time. It's time to freaking put a stop to it. Freaking never forget, never again. They're not slogans. They need to be reality. But you know what's happening? It's happening again. People have forgotten. So what do? We put on tefillin. We put up our mezuzot. We go to shul. We light candles. We give tzedakah. We learn Torah. We be proud Jews. Hashem will save us. If you're out there, you're watching, if you've reached out to me, I can't tell you how much those words actually do mean to me, how much comfort they bring. And if you haven't, if you're sitting on the sidelines, if you're undecided, let me ask you this. What good people ever entered a village, dismembered, disemboweled, raped the children, raped the women, raped the elderly? What good people did that? If you can defend that, you're part of the problem.